Hello, I'm going to show you in this video how you can use Immersive Reader. I've got a text on OneNote and I am going to go to View. So we click on View and then we click on Immersive Reader. Now, the first really great thing that it does for helping you read is if you click on a word and then press play. It records what you're reading, so it says it out loud so you can listen and hear the correct pronunciation, and then you can have a go at reading too. Now you can change the voice here, so you can make it female or male, and you can slow her down or you can speed her up to speak more quickly. So I recommend a speed about this fast to start with, just as you're getting used to the English. Okay, so the other things that you can do, now you can change the size of the text. So you can make it nice and small so you can fit more in, or you can make it nice and big so it's easy to read. Then you've got the opportunity to make more spaces if that helps you read the words. And you've got the options to change the font to a font that you find easy to read. So that's up to you. You can choose. I like this one because it uses the correct A's in English. Okay, and here we can also see that I can change the background. So if it makes it easier for my eyes to read, I can change the colours. And this one's generally a nice colour to use. Okay, also what we can do is we can click on here. We can go to grammar options. Now, we were talking about syllables last week. Syllables are the sounds of the words. So when we read a word, we break it down into syllables. So on has one syllable, Friday has two syllables. Yeah, and this breaks it down, which can help with you learning how to read and pronounce the words correctly. So that's useful. You can turn that on or off. Then you've got the opportunity to turn on and off the parts of speech. So this will tell you which ones are nouns. So nouns are the purple ones, verbs are the red words, green are the adjectives. I don't know, there we go, an adjective. And yellow are the adverbs, okay, describing the verbs. So that can be really useful if we're breaking down the text or we want to understand what words mean. And we can also click here to show labels that we can see that N is for noun, V is for verb, etc. Okay, so they are some nice options for you to use when reading to help you read. And then there's one more thing. So what we can do here is we can focus in on one line, we can focus on 3 lines, or we can use the whole text. So if we untick that, we see the whole text. Another thing here that I always like to have switched on is the picture dictionary. So I can switch that on, and then if I click on a word, I can see here that it shows me a nice picture of what the word means. And so where they can, they show that. So if we look at cat, I can see that that's cat. Also, if I click on the word again, if I click on the word, it reads it to me. So I might be reading and I know most of the words, but then I get to a word I don't know, so I want to listen to it. And then I can listen to it. Now, another thing you can see is there's a language here, and they've got Tigrinya here for any Eritrean Tigrinya speakers, but also there are lots of languages that you can translate into. So have a look here and see if they've got your language. They've increased it. The only language I can't see at the moment from our class is Somali, but you might want to try one of the Arabics. If you understand some Arabic listening, you can listen to the words as well. So if I just give you an example, some languages, so if we pick Arabic, it shows us the Arabic, but we can also hear it in Arabic, which can be useful if we understand a language to listen to, but we don't always read it. So that's really useful, and you can do that. I'm just going to move myself over in by word, or you can translate the whole document. I recommend though, when you're first reading, that you don't do the whole document because it's too much and then you're not remembering the English. So just do it by word, and then when you get to a word you don't know, you can click on it, you can see it in English, you can hear it in English, you can see it in your language, you can sometimes hear it in your language, and also you can see a picture, which is really helpful for helping our brains remember the words. So they are all the amazing things that Immersive Reader does. So it makes reading much better, easier for us to learn new English words and phrases. So to come out of there, you just press the back arrow and it takes you back to your page. Okay, so I want to see you starting to use this tool to help you with your reading and your pronunciation and your understanding of new words. Okay, I look forward to hearing how it goes. Thanks for watching.